Holiday festivities at the state capitol scaled back, way back. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Lisa Gonzalez.
And I'm Ty Steele. Thanks for being with us tonight. The state capitol Christmas tree was set to be lit tonight, and this year there was supposed to be a brand new holiday night market.
That's right, but now that market has been called off completely, and the tree lighting will now be virtual instead of in person. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us live at the state capitol. So Ashley, why the change in plans?
Lisa, those changes come as holiday tree lightings like this one have been the target of demonstrations across the country, and some of those demonstrations have turned into disruptions. We know at least one group planned to come here to protest, to rally, to confront Governor Gavin Newsom, to call for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. Those groups knew that the governor would be here originally tonight because the Capitol permit calendar showed that this event was happening originally tonight up until about late last week. So while the ceremony, the tree lighting ceremony, isn't happening tonight, an estimated about 300-person protest will still go on. So Governor Gavin Newsom's office about an hour ago sent out an advisory saying this year's ceremony will still technically go on, but it will be pre-recorded and streamed on his social media platforms tomorrow night. In a statement, a spokesperson for the governor's office said, in part, as we continue to see protests across the country impacting the safety of events of all scales, and for the safety and security of all participating members and guests, including children and families, the ceremony will be virtual. Meanwhile, protest organizers told us they are urging Governor Newsom to meet with local pro-Palestinian groups. They say it was not their intention to have this live and public event canceled, but to have their voices heard.
The reason we take it to the street because there have been an orchestrated campaign in the mainstream media to ignore the Palestinian rights, to ignore the occupation. As I mentioned, even our governor did not mention Palestinian in his statements because he's afraid of the consequences of the pro-Israeli lobby comes the election. So the only reason we took to the street because we're trying to make our voice heard to the average people and to try to educate people. Our point is not to disrupt the holiday season. If anything, we'd rather be staying home with our kids and children as well. But unfortunately, the pain is so gruesome that in light of what's happening in Gaza, that we needed to come out to the street. We need to even disrupt business as usual to tell people, wake up.
So this will be the 92nd tree lighting ceremony, but again, it will be pre-recorded and it will be virtual. We reached out to the California State Library to see just when was the last time, besides the pandemic, this tree lighting was not live and in person and open to the public, but the State Library said it didn't really have consistent data to really provide that information at this point.
Ashley, is it likely the governor already recorded this ceremony? Do we know?
We've asked the governor's office this. So the barricade you see behind me, just behind the tree, this was expanded out way further to basically take up the entire west side yesterday afternoon. Big signs were up that you see that show that no trespassing. They weren't allowing folks to be within this perimeter. We also saw some stage lights set up along the steps of the state capitol there on the west side. We've asked the governor again if this was pre-recorded last night, but we still have not yet heard back. We will update you once we know. But again, that recording is going out tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Reporting live here at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
Ashley, thank you so much.